Today we have Scott and Vicki Pinkham and Joanne, who is their daughter and is also the Giovanni's older original sister.
Katsiaya, Taaks Papain, Tas Halax, Nemmanikwas, Samawak, Scott Pinkham, Inwas, Nimipu. Thank you for welcoming us here today, and good afternoon. My name is Samawak, or Scott Pinkham. I am Nimipu, or Nez Perce. Katsiaya, thank you, Drury Christian Church, for asking me here today. I'm honored and truly blessed. Debbie had approached me a while back to ask if I'd come here and do a land acknowledgement for this church, and I thank her for that. But before I get into the land acknowledgement, I ask people to really think about, where you come from. Not the homes that you live from today, but where do your ancestors come from? Where are the people that came before you? Where did they originate from? What place or places did they come from? Because here in the United States, many of us are multicultural these days. So there isn't necessarily one place that you can trace your origin to. The United States of America was once considered the great melting pot. But today, I hope we can look around and see the many rich cultures we have here today. But let us not forget that this land was called Turtle Island by the indigenous peoples. And when I say land, I mean more than just the earth, the ground. It includes the animals, planets, ores and minerals, the waters, the weather, the terrain, the environment, the natural resources. All of these were sources of life for the people that live upon it. And for the indigenous people, those sources of life shaped who they are as a people. Because it influenced and still influences our life ways. I am Nimipu, from the lands of the winding waters, that is now the tri-state area of Oregon, Washington, and Idaho. The Nimipu life ways were shaped and continue to be shaped by the lands we reside upon since time immemorial. Although I and my family live away from those lands, culture and traditions have passed on to us such that we will always be Nimipu. And for my family, that also includes the lifeways of the Tlingit Mexican from my spouse's heritage, and the Red Lake Ojibwe from our daughter Joanne's. Land acknowledgements are a means, a way to show respect and appreciation for the original peoples of the land we are on or come from. For the original peoples of the land we're on today here in Seattle, we must give thanks and acknowledge their past, present, and future contribution to our lives today. I acknowledge that we are guests upon the lands of the Duwamish as visitors or residents of the city of Seattle, which gets its name from the Suquamish and Duwamish chief Sahal, and whose descendants still reside in Seattle or relocated elsewhere, including amongst the sovereign nations, the Muckleshoot, Tulalip, Suquamish, or other Coast Salish reservations. Seattle is the home to many indigenous peoples of Turtle Island who, despite assimilation policies, have persisted and adapted to their surroundings to be contemporary indigenous peoples. Katsiaya, thank you.
These guys are going to do our grace before we have our potluck. And I'm going to ask Joanne to do it a little slower than she usually does so that you can understand a little bit of what she said.
So me and my brother are going to take turns. I'm going to go in Nimipu, and then he's going to talk in English. So, Katsiaya nunum haniwa, kihip inu suwisam, salaktain sepocus vitis.
Thank you, our Creator, for this food you made for our bodies and for giving us life.
Kikutsiawan and the musics, and the miaxba winakipa, Katsiaya.
This, we want mercy. We ask in your Son's name. Thank you.